So my daughter was complaining a little bit, right, about her ear. Okay. Now, I don't know if you have this, but she's somebody who you just don't know. Like, she'll have a sick stomach at school. Oh, it'll be aching. And then she'll get home, she'll have something to eat, and then she'll play all day. And you're like, oh my gosh, right? But, you can be stern and be like, you can't do this. If you're sick, you get upset, right? But then, like, what if they are sick, right? So yesterday she was complaining about her ear a little bit. Okay, and so this morning she woke up at 3 a.m., which is not unusual. She's a very picky eater, doesn't eat a lot. So she likes to wake up in the middle of the night and have oatmeal. Okay. So it's something that I've just accepted. I've been like, no, you got to go to bed. You need to get sleep before school. So we combat that with early bedtimes. But she woke up at about 3 o'clock and complaining about her ear. So her ear hurts. All right, no problem. But here's the issue. I think the last 2 times we've gone to the doctor, they always say, oh, it's a little red, but there's nothing. All right. Especially in the middle of winter, which it's not right now, but I don't know how busy the urgent care is going to be. And urgent care for us is about a half hour away, right? To spend 3-4 hours of a Sunday or something in the middle of the night because of an issue that can be taken care of with Tylenol is pretty frustrating. So like, what is your threshold with like trying to figure this out? Do you have like a rule? Now, there's also going to be differences between parents, right? For example, if one parent is like, oh my gosh, we definitely need to take them in. They're in pain. You need to take them in, right? And then the other one's like, no, like you need to teach this child that we go in case of an emergency, right? So there was a story of my wife when she was younger. Their family has a family business, and they had private health insurance that was an extremely high deductible, extremely high copay. So you didn't go to the doctor unless you absolutely had to, right? And there's stories on that. But then there's the opposite, right? Especially if you have a first child, like if you're out there and you have one child, right? It's a baby. Let's say it's 8 months, right? And they're not sleeping well. They're kind of doing this. One parent for sure is freaking out, wants to take them in right away, right? And then it could have been a great decision, right? You get your prescription and things get all better. But then there could be like, oh, there's nothing. Ah, dang it, right? And then you get better and better as you go on. But the first baby is very difficult, right? I'm not sure what we'll do today, especially like on a weekend. Sometimes it's best just to take them in so that if it's Monday, right, and the ear is really bothering them in school, well, now you got to get off of work. You have to take them in, right? You take the day off. That's not ideal. So kind of our rule a lot of times is if it's a weekend, just take them in. If it's a night, let's say it's at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, just take them in because you don't want to deal with it in the morning, right? So like, is that bad? Like it kind of depends on what time it is. Now, if it's severe, obviously we take them in, right? We have a little guy who has struggled with lung issues because he was born 1 pound, 10 ounces. And so for about 3 years of his life, it was really brutal. And that was very unique. But like just general sicknesses, right? What do you do? Okay. Those are kind of my rules, and we'll see what happens today. Let's see that again. Yeah, that girl. We took her in and she had a swimmer's ear. Well, it made sense since we were just on vacation. So probably a good thing that we just took her and got some eardrops. that thing will be done in no time. Okay? Lesson learned, I think. So as you can see, we did a little baseball today. It's that time of year. I love baseball. I love the Brewers. It's something that we didn't really do a lot of growing up watching baseball, and I didn't play baseball as a kid, but as I've gotten older, I've realized how much fun it is. There's just so much strategy. Now, I've coached my son in youth baseball, and I didn't play it. I have no passion for it. I have multiple reminders on my phone. Oh, there's Remy. I have multiple reminders on my phone not to coach baseball because I love watching it. I love watching the Brewers, and I love cheering on my son. I love practicing with my son, but don't have a passion for coaching it. Don't know why. Football, I would rather coach a high school, be a high school head coach than be a 10U baseball coach. Like, that's how uncomfortable I am, but how much more comfortable I am also with the football side. So yeah, everything went well, and baseball season, you kind of get into the rhythm. Every day there's a game, you watch the highlights, you go and you go and you go and you go, and it's so much fun. My son knows, he's 9 now, he knows all the players and all the teams he plays. MLB The Show video game, I'll play it with him. It's something I played in high school and college that I really enjoyed. And so yeah, golfing season. We do ask ourselves every single year in the winter why we live in Wisconsin. Like, why shouldn't we just move down south? And, you know, if I get enough support on here, and this is something that gives me the option to do that, I think I would move down south. Just the sun makes us feel so happy, and when you don't have it for 5 months because of just all the cold and snow, you just wonder why you even live here.